We can no longer lower boats, but that is okay. I have trained for this. And by trained, I have no idea what I'm doing. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am back in Stormworks and I'm revisiting the paddle steamer Clyde. Now you may be wondering, why am I revisiting this ship? Well, in a previous video I made on this vessel, I mentioned that I could possibly sink the ship only by opening the outer doors. Now this is something that I didn't actually intend on turning into a video, but I'm sort of curious now. Could I sink the ship only by opening the outer doors? So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get into it. Now the doors I'm talking about are these ones, the paddle box doors. There's one on either side, and there's a shell door or a boarding door just over here. Alright, so with all those doors open now, let's go ahead and get the waves going, and we will see what happens. Oh wow, yeah, we are taking on a lot of water. Oh my gosh, we're rolling over a little bit. Anyways, while that's happening, I'm gonna go down below and monitor the flooding. Alright, here we are at the boarding doors. As you can see, oh my gosh. Well, that's not good. I just got thrown overboard. There we go. Back on board. Oh, the lights just went out. Holy cow. All right. Nope. It's going down. It looks like our experiment is working. Oh my gosh. It's working a little too well at the moment. All right, I gotta release the lifeboat here. Release the ropes quickly. There we go. In the water. That was super fast. That did not take long at all. Let me go ahead and remove the waves and see where the ship sits in the water. That is actually crazy how fast that went. With the 4 boarding doors and the 2 paddle box doors, this ship goes down incredibly fast. But I think that also has to do with the massive waves. Here we go, we're going vertical. Luckily, the boilers did not explode, so I'm pretty sure that is because the scuttle was not activated. It's actually going over 90 degrees. It is flipping upside down. Well then, let's go ahead, let's respawn the ship, but this time around, I'm gonna lower the wind a little bit, so it's not as crazy. Alright, so this time around, we're gonna get the winds up to 50%, and this is a little more realistic. We've got water crashing into the side of the vessel. Now, I'm gonna immediately go below decks. I'm also gonna turn on these lights. So, there we go. Alright, so here we are, and once in a while, we'll see the water crash through. There it is. And it will flood down into the engine room here. Now, I realized last time I didn't have the boiler room door open, so let's see if that makes a difference. To sum this whole thing up, this is absolutely not something you would want to do on a real ship. This would actually probably constitute as insurance fraud or just negligence. Okay, we've just lost power again, so it looks like the rate of flooding is about the same from the last sinking. So we only get like a minute or two where the ship is running, and then the power goes out and the engines go out because the water floods those spaces. So let's go to the bridge here. As you can see, the stern is not having a good time. It is practically sitting under the water now. Here we go. Let's push this boat over the side. Alright, we'll hope for the best on that one. Alright, well, I'm going to board this lifeboat now. Yeah, these waves are not great for these lifeboats. And there goes the ship, sinking to the bottom. And even with the boiler room door open, there is no explosion, so I'm pretty sure that is completely a scuttle mechanism there. But now that I've actually opened up the boiler room, it's going to go completely to the bottom because that space is rapidly flooding. Okay, so from our experiment, we have learned that 100% waves sinks the ship at about the same rate that 50% waves do, so we're going to lower the waves even more. Alright, so I'm bringing it up to 25%, so we'll see how this does. Alright, so here we are. You can see the water is slowly trickling in. Now what also matters is the way the ship is going into the waves. It could be going broadside to the waves or going directly into them. Right now we are being broadsided by it, so we're going to see more water entry on the starboard side, unlike what we're seeing on the port side, because of course the waves are crashing in on this side rather than this side. Now from time to time I can see water splashing over here, but that's simply from the door above. We're about to see it. There it is. Now, of course, this is only going to get worse because as more water enters the ship, the heavier it's going to get, and the lower it's going to go in the water, and then, of course, more water is going to flood in through the doors, which then accelerates the process. It's sort of like an exponential curve. Alright, so it's been some time, and you may notice now, the ship is starting to get affected by larger waves, and that's because we're going into deeper water. The deeper the water, the larger the waves. So this is going to be a little bit concerning because the ship is bouncing a lot. And I can actually turn the ship so we're not bouncing so much. So the ship is putting up a good fight, but I think I just saw some water down here. Let's take a look. Yep, there is water. So it is slowly filling up, but it's not flooding as fast, which is definitely a plus for the ship. So you know what? I'm going to get those lifeboats ready. And once they're ready, I'm going to stop the ship. I'm going to leave the boilers going, though. And we'll see how these boats do in this type of weather. And, oh, well, there goes the power. We can no longer lower boats, but that is okay. I have trained for this. And by trained, I have no idea what I'm doing. There we go. Who knew opening a couple doors would result in the complete loss of the ship? Oh my gosh, this is not going well. Alright, that boat is getting dragged down with the ship. It is going completely vertical now. I am going to try to find the other lifeboat, and I have no idea where it is. That is not good. Well then, that was a pretty fun experiment, and if you want to try it for yourself, I'll leave a link down below so you can download this ship. So yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see y'all next time, guys. Goodbye.